Good day, everyone. So, our topic for today is about circles. Circles. A circle is the boundary of a round region in a plane. Two or more circles that lie in the same plane with the same center are called concentric. So, gitawag na siya og concentric. A chord of a circle is a segment whose endpoints lie in the circle. So, ang segment ko no, nga kanang ang iyang endpoints kay naglay siya sa circle mo siya gitawag og chord. A secant of a circle is line that intersects the circle in 2 points. Mo siya ang secant. A diameter of a circle is a chord containing the center. Nag-contain siya og center. Ang radius of a circle is a segment from the center to a point on the circle. So, ang radius is makatanaw ra ka sa figure sa kanang O og A mo na siya ang radius. Point A is called the outer end. So, ang A kay gitawag na siya outer end kay nabitaw siya sa gawas sa circle. Next is tangent lines to circle. The interior of a circle is the set of all points of the plane whose distance from the center is less than the radius. Mo na siya ang interior of a circle. The exterior of a circle is the set of all points of the plane whose distance from the center is greater than the radius. Mo na siya ang interior is nasa sulod, then ang exterior is nasa gawas. A tangent line to a circle is a line which is in the same plane as the circle and intersects the circle at one and only one point. The point is called the point of tangency. We say that the line and the circle are tangent at this point. So, makita na nato sa figure. Kanang tangent line to a circle. So, ang iyang line is nasa kilid. Then, pareha ra siya og point on one and only one point na siya sa kilid. Next is two circles are tangent to each other if they are detangent to the same line, the same point. If two tangent circles are coplanar and their centers are on the same side of their common tangent, then they are internally tangent. If two tangent circles are coplanar and their centers are on opposite sides of their common tangent, then they are externally tangent. So, internally tangent daw siya if two tangent circles are coplanar and centers, ang iyang side is, ang iyang circles kay pareha siya sa side, pareha siya og side, pareha mo ni siya ang internally tangent. First, kanang ang iyang circle is pareha siya sa side nga naa siya sa right. Then, ang internally tangent kay mo na siya ang two circles are coplanar and their centers are on opposite sides. So, ang iyang tunga is naa siya sa opposite sides. Na siya sa kanang kaatbang ba? Iyang circle is nagatbang siya. Next, circles are congruent if the radius are congruent. So, man siyang circle. Next is areas of circles. A central of a circle is an angle whose vertex is the center of the circle. So, example of a central angle, man siya ang angle EOD. If A and D are the endpoints of the diameter, then we get two arcs, each of which is called a semicircle. Semicircle, mo siyang tawag sa semicircle, margitunga siya ang circle. Next is the degree measure of a minor arc is equal to the measure of the corresponding central angle. The degree measure of a semicircle is 180 degree. The degree measure of a major arc is equal to 360 minus the measure of the corresponding minor arc. Next, inscribed angles and intercepted arcs. An inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on a circle and whose sides contain chords of the circle. Muna siyang inscribed angles. Next, an angle intercept an arc if it satisfies the following condition. So, makakuha daw siya nga angle intercept an arc kung makuha niya ang mga kondisyon. First, the endpoints of the arc lie in the angle. Second, all other points of the arc are in the interior of the angle. And last, each side of the angle contain an endpoint of the arc. A triangle is inscribed in a circle if vertices of the triangle lie on the circle. If each side of the triangle is tangent to the circle, then the triangle is circumscribed about the circle. So, example sa kanang inscribed triangle is ang triangle is nasa sulod sa circle or kanang mahiwi siya, ang triangle mahiwi sa sulod sa circle. Then, ang circumscribed triangle is ang circle is nasa sulod sa triangle. Next is a quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle if the vertices of the quadrilateral lie on the circle. So, ang inscribed quadrilateral kay murag ang square or quadrilateral niya nasa sulod sa circle. If each side of the quadrilateral is tangent to the circle, then the quadrilateral is circumscribed about the circle. So, kung matangent na daw siya sa circle, ang quadrilateral mo na siya gitawag og circumscribed about the circle. Next is congruent arcs. In the circle or incongruent circles, two arcs are called congruent if they have the same measure. Next is similar triangles in circles. A tangent segment is a segment of tangent line whose endpoints of tangency and any other point on the tangent line. If a segment intersects a circle in 2 points and exactly one of these is an endpoint of the segment, then the segment is called a second segment to the circle. The external segment of a second segment in the segment whose one endpoint is a point on the circle and the other points are the exterior of the circle. The endpoints of the internal segment are on the circle and all its points are in the interior of the circle. So, example niya, mismo ni siya. Ang internal segment is more na siya sa upper sa circle, then ang second segment kina sa ubos, then ang external segment is kanang nasya sa gawas sa murag mao bitaw siya nilapas. Next is circles in a coordinate plane. There are two basic forms of the equation of the circle, the center radius form and the general form. So na siya duha ka equation. Una, ang central radius form, x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. Ang general form, x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals 0. Where a, b are the coordinates of the center of the circle, r is the radius, ang r man siya ang radius, ang abc and abc kay constants, pwede na siya mausab-usab. So, thank you, sir.